Hello friends, my name is Bob. I am part of a panel discussion on Saturday, July 31st at the Symposium to talk about BYU's Vocal Point. I am one of the founders of that group, and the group is celebrating its 30th anniversary this year. So we're going to be celebrating that a little bit with a panel and talking about some fun stuff. Hope you can join us. So they asked me to do a little Sunstone home history video for you, and mine is kind of related to Vocal Point. After I had graduated, later I came back to be the director of the group. While I was the director, we were sent to Nauvoo for 3 weeks to be sort of an artist in residence there. The church wanted us to be there. Other groups from BYU went. We performed every night for 3 weeks. The group did. I wasn't in the group. And did outreach in the communities around the area during the days. And we got to know a lot of people who were there serving missions and that sort of thing. Just for fun, here's a picture of all of the cute Vocal Point boys in front of the Nauvoo Temple there. My story is about the Nauvoo Temple. The temple had only recently been finished when we went there. And the man who had overseen the building of the temple on behalf of the church was still there in Nauvoo. So I got to know him and I talked to him quite a bit, and he had some great stories to tell about building the temple. Well, one day, it was just he and I just hanging out talking, and I said, hey, so I read this article somewhere that said that when they excavated for the Nauvoo temple to build a new one, they dumped all the rubble in a field somewhere outside of town. And I've heard that there are still like some small pieces of the temple in there, of the original temple stone, and where is it? Because I want to go out there and dig around and see if I can find a piece of the temple. And he said, you want a piece of the temple? And I was like, yeah. I told him that my great-great-great-grandfather had been a stonemason on the original Nauvoo temple, and I just thought that would be a fun way to connect. So he said, follow me. And he took me to kind of like this little shed that was sort of built into the side of the hill, kind of nearish the temple. And he unlocked it and he rolled up the big steel door. And we walked back to the back corner. And there were 2 pallets of temple stone. And he reached down and he grabbed a chunk. And he said, here's a piece of the Nauvoo temple. And he handed it to me. And I thought that was super cool. You can still see there's some grooves from it being cut right there. I don't know where this would have been on the temple, but I think it's pretty fantastic. So I'm glad to have it, and I'm glad to share it with you. See you at Sunstone.